Education Cabinet Secretary Professor Prof Magoha says it will be impossible to attain social distancing in public schools and the country might bite the bullet and reopen schools. Magoha, who appeared before the National Assembly's Education Committee, said the ministry is prioritizing students in Class 8 and Form 4 in the second phase of school reopening to be announced soon. The CS, however, said face masks will be a must for schools and sanitizing stations must be put in place in all schools to help fight the coronavirus pandemic.
Speaking when he appeared before the Education Parliamentary Committee on Tuesday, Education Cabinet Secretary Professor Prof Magoha told the MPs that it was time the country opened its schools, citing examples of neighboring countries which have allowed their students back after the pandemic.
What we are doing right now is ensuring that we do the best that we can, because right now in the region we are the only ones who are not open. So as we look at how we can improve the situation, especially masks and what have you, the issue of desks is ongoing. I hope there will be nobody going to court to stop the desk going to the poor children.
Magoha noted that the social distance will be a tall order, but expressed confidence that with employment of some mitigation factors like face masks, students can be kept safe in schools.
The concept is to start with the examination class. I can see Honorable Milemba shaking his head. But if you look at the map, I'm sure you see this. It is not my decision. The teachers, with permission of government, were recalled to schools only a few days ago. And we are going to work with them to ensure that no child is necessarily exposed.
He said the ministry will ensure all learners have successfully been readmitted to their respective institutions of learning, reassuring parents that no academic year will be lost.
All the children will be taken back to school. You are forgetting that when His Excellency pronounced himself on 100% transition, we went round and got girls who gave birth 3 years before and took them back to class.
According to Magoha, all public primary schools will receive at least 7 desks under the 1.9 billion shillings schools infrastructure program, with secondary schools receiving 50 desks each. Education Principal Secretary Belio Kipsang told MPs that the ministry had already disbursed payment of some 27,000 verified Board of Management teachers, and those omitted will get their salaries soon.
It would only have been fair to have a schedule of schools where these petitioners are saying have not paid them.
The push to reopen schools also got backing from the Kenya National Union of Teachers, Secretary General Wilson Sosion, who expressed confidence that everything would fall in place once classes resume.
It is time to open schools, and everything will fall in place when that agreement has been reached. The rest will fall in place. The mask will come, water will come, because this is a country that mobilizing resources and doing things has not been so difficult. Even if we are talking about availability of 1 million masks when we need 30 million, that will be availed.
Purity Museo, Channel 1 News.